We are at the first peak, Skrota. Did I say it right?
Skurta.
Skrota. Yeah, close enough.
Again, Skurta.
Skrota. Anyway, that's the destination. Mount Olympus is a famous mountain at the heart of the Greek mythology. It is actually not just a mountain, but the name of a nature reserve in the north of Greece, because it consists of 52 hills, with the highest being Mytikas at 2,917 meters, and we're gonna summit it to see the seat of Zeus. Good morning from the streets of literature. So today I'll be hiking Mount Olympus, and I'm making my way down to the square. And I hope I don't get lost. But yes, I'm really excited. I've joined a 2-day 1-night tour because as a solo traveler, it's not safe to do it on my own. So let me show you what it's like. I was booked on a guaranteed date, so there will be a tour no matter how many people there is on Greek Adventures. I also looked at trekking hellers, but they were full. See more on my blog post in the description. The meeting place was Nitokoron Square, and my guide and I found each other with no problems. So, turns out I'm the only one on this tour, but that's good, right? This is the trail start. It's a little bit of a drive to come up. My guy Thanos is getting ready. We had a quick look at the map before departing, and it was a pretty easy trail going up with dirt paths and boulders. It is also well shaded, which is good since it was pretty hot. So we are still on the first stretch of the trail. It's about 1 hour and a half in. Pretty okay so far. It is a little monotonous, but there are other hikers around, so all in all, it is not too uninteresting. We're taking a snack break. Hi! We then carried on, and if you have poles, it would be good to bring them, but it's not necessary. Finally, we emerged from the vegetation, and there is a bit more of a view. After that, it was more of a walk before we reached the first hut. So we have reached the first refuge at 11:30. So this is nice. They actually have food here as well as places to sleep, and you can buy drinks. So this is the view, and we're gonna get going because this is not where we have lunch. To go inside, we needed to change into slippers or these Crocs, and I took a short break to look at the map and the view as well. You can see all the way to Thessaloniki from here. Then we just went back on our way, and you can start seeing more taller peaks and get a glimpse of the plains down below to the entire mountain range. The landscapes also become more barren. As we head to the top, the trail is on the steep side. And just like that, we have reached our first major peak and sat down for lunch, which I bought in town. We are at the first peak, Skrota. Did I say it right?
Skurta.
Skrota. Yeah, close enough.
Again, Skurta.
Skrota. Anyway, that's the destination. After a break, we made our way, and it was stunning to see the rock outcrop and the higher peaks in front of us. It is actually not as steep as before, and then we got to the plain of the Muses, and it was a consistent, gentler steepness to the refuge where we are going to spend the night. It is 2:45, and we already made it to the hut for overnight. I don't know, you see it sort of. That's Mount Olympus peak, the highest point anyway. So yeah, we're just going to chill for an hour and then go up. This is the dormitory, and you should bring your own pillowcase or liner. And this is the bathroom. After a rest, we set off to hike the Mytikas peak and came across some Balkan chamois, so they're a goat antelope. It is a class 3 scramble to go up, which means it is very steep and rocky with loose rocks. With this tour, we have safety gears, and we got ready to go up. Getting ready to go up. So I have the helmet on and his harness tied to my guy Thanos in case I slipped, and we climbed up. You can do this on your own, but I wouldn't recommend it, especially not alone. And then we made it. So that's, I guess, put in this box. Okay, do you put it back in? Eee. The view of Mytikas is not particularly stunning, and it was very windy on the top. So we set off down relatively quickly, and this is much, much tougher than going up. We saw another chamois and then made it back down. The hike back was actually very scenic, and even though it was still early, I was super hungry and went for dinner. And when it came to sunset time, I went up to the hill behind the refuge for a time lapse and the view of the sunset. Yeah, so I might have stayed up too late, but time lapse was brilliant, and it's a straight shot back, so let me run. You can see the stars and the villages as well. And I slept very well through to sunrise, but it was very cold. So, good morning from the mountain hut. Breakfast is ready. My GoPro is somewhere there. I lost it. Sorry. Breakfast is quite nice and simple with omelette and bread, and I cannot resist popping out to see the sun rising. Y'all, it's the sunrise. It is now 7:17 and we are off. It was still super early and there was only me and Thanos leaving, and it was just extremely surreal and beautiful, and it's nice to have no one around us, looking at the sun like rising over Aegean Sea. It is definitely easier to go down than to go up, but much harder on the knees. It is 8:07 and we just passed the first peak. So we're making really good time. I think I'll be back before like noon or even 11. It is quite cold, so as you can see, I'm wearing my thicker jacket. My food packing list is available on the blog post, link in the description. We managed to go down the tree line quite quickly and made it to the first refuge before mid-morning. It is just after 9 and we already made it back to the first hut. Yay! We continued down and I was kind of jealous that my guy had poles. Then we ran into the donkey transport team that is taking the supplies up to the refuge. After we passed the donkey, we are almost back and I had dodged some of the poos. So it is 11:15, or it was, now it's 5:02. I dropped my hat so I went back and get it. But yeah, we are finished. So I hope you enjoyed Mount Olympus hike with me. It is easier and harder than I expected in different parts. And I am definitely tired, so I'm gonna go sleep if possible. So see you in the next vlog.